and welcome to Cultural Cooking. Now, it's no secret that tacos are probably one of the most widely beloved foods in the Western world, and today we're taking a look at one of the most beloved amongst them, the Birria Quesa taco. An incredible combination of tender, spicy stewed meat, cheeses, and aromatics that make one of the juiciest and most flavorful things you could ever eat. So, join me today as we venture into one of my all-time favorite foods and a little bit of Mexican history to go along with it. Hope you enjoy. The story of Birria begins back in what would one day be Jalisco, Mexico, and as far back as the 16th century during the Conquista period, or the Spanish colonization of the Americas. As Spain swept across the continent colonizing and strategizing and ideologizing and skeletonizing, I was already low on saying words, shut up. They brought to them many new creatures to the New World, such as cows, pigs, sheep, and all the classic barnyard animals we know and love. But one creature in particular, the goat, made an especially huge impact. To demonstrate, I've brought in our good friend, Doug the highly detailed goat, to give you an idea of said impact. Say hi, Doug. Classic Doug. Anyways, the thing with goats like Doug is that they don't give half a damn about anything or anyone and will do whatever they feel like. And this was a bit of a problem back in the 16th century, when you're just an average tribesman or farmer, since goats reproduce quickly. Very, very quickly. And in no time there were goats like Doug all over the place. Imagine several thousand Dougs all over the place. And goats, given their inability to give a damn, ate everything remotely plant or crop thing. And this of course led to a whole lot of famine for the indigenous folk who kinda relied on those plants not to become skeletons. But a decrease in one food and an increase in another thing that can become food means that people quickly got to work solving the issues. So, sucks to be Doug, who is now dead, but hey, now the people know what to do with all the goats kicking around. But goat meat is extremely gamey and tougher than most of the other barn animals now roaming the Americas. So, the best way to cook it turned out to be stewing it for extremely long periods of time till it was thoroughly tender, and then serving it as a somewhat spicy stew with onions, limes, and herbs like cilantro to tie it all together. And thus, the birria stew that forms the base of our recipe today has taken shape. Modern birria, especially found in North America, is often made of thick cuts of beef like chuck and short rib rather than goat, since most of our American palates aren't quite as accustomed to the strong goaty flavors. But it can be made with just about any meat so long as it's stewed and braised for long periods of time. For our recipe today, I'm going to be using chicken thighs as they offer a great alternative to those who don't eat red meat, and they're also a lot quicker and easier to find than other options. Now with that out of the way, let's get to making these incredible chicken birria tacos. Enjoy.
shy? Molly Pop? Nope, come on. You're doing great. There we go. Good girl, Molly. Good girl.